Alright guys, welcome back to Gilded Gaming and Tactics Ogre Reborn. When we last left off, we were about to head to Mount Hedon and Banana Ramabahumuma. We had done Mount Hedon actually. We're heading in here, so we gotta fight. This is the fight where we're supposed to not kill one of the sisters. I forget which one. Actually, it's Sherry, I think. Obviously, we've already recruited Sherry, so it doesn't overly matter if we do that. We might as well somewhat try, I guess. I don't know if it matters. We do want to recruit the fourth sister on this playthrough, but that's not here. That's going to be after this fight. We're going to try and recruit Sherry's sister, Thera, which is the last of the four sisters. And then we're pretty much just pumping through the rest of neutral to get the Lord class.
To feign ignorance, Father. I know you know.
Then it'll be chaos time.
And I wouldn't tell you if I did.
Is that any way to speak to your own daughter? Or have you abandoned me, as you did Mother?
I've abandoned no one.
Then you'll tell me where to find the Apocrypha.
You will have no aid from me in that foolishness, Sherry. None.
You leave me no choice but to bring you with me.
What? Unhand me!
I'm sure you'll change your mind once we've reached time.
Do not do this, Sherry.
Prepare him for the journey. Time to leave.
Abuna Maruva, are you all right?
Who are you?
Would you know me if I said I was Denim of Goliad?
Plant it, son.
There will be time for talk later. Let me handle this.
Yes, but please, spare the woman.
What?
She is my daughter, Sherry.
Very well.
The Father watch over you.
I always knew La Rosa was useless. All breeding and no substance, that one. What about you, Denim? I seem to remember you as a Fey child, delicate as a rose. But no matter. Such fancies will not stay my blade.
All right. Let's get to it. Move everybody forward. Sherry does start in the front. If she moves forward, we might be able to just take her out. We don't want to actually take her out, that's right. We gotta get her low without killing her. If at all possible. Let's see what we can do. A little harder as the numbers get bigger, right? I'd rather not stand right on the edge just in case someone manages to knock me over. every little bit, I guess. I should have her heal him, actually. Okay. Um, 171. Start killing these people. Nice. No MP really. Get him to sleep. Start targeting Sherry. Nice. Damn, Wimpy. Alright, come down here and heal him. Right. You just open the door though by moving over there. One damage and poison is like, okay. Okay. Could hit a bunch of them over here probably. I don't really want to wake up the sleeping guy. I could hit those four, or I could just hit Sherry by herself. Not directly. Unless... already getting her low. We could kill her right here. We don't want to kill her. It's actually hard not to. It's hard to do less than 80 damage, actually. Ended up getting herself killed with just the like a counter or something. Move here, so one to heal her and two so they couldn't get behind her and knock her off into the hole. We just move here and attack this guy. Once even. Yeah, I'm sure that kills her. What about your magic? Yeah, it would still kill her. Unfortunate.
No, I will not accept defeat at the hands of a child.
Maybe if I
come too
poison
far
her?
to turn back now. The Apocrypha will be mine.
Oh, she reflected on herself and killed herself.
Forgive
Oh well, I tried.
Mother.
Thankfully, I've already recruited her. I don't think it matters if she dies in this timeline. I don't think that affects recruiting Sari. I think it just affects recruiting Sherry. I think if you actually come in with like all the other sisters, there's like special dialogue between them. But I came in with just like what, 2 of them, and she didn't say anything. In fact, she died trying to kill her other sister.
So Prancet has rejoined the Great Father. I grieve with you.
Then help me.
What good will come of it? I know you are no tyrant, no Balbatus or Ronway. But it is the people who suffer in any struggle, however noble. You know this as well as any. Your own Goliath suffered such a fate.
The more reason to quench the flames of war for good and all. We must forever rid the Isles of the vile instruments the Hierophant and the Duke have used against us. As Dorgalawa once united us, Valeria must unite itself.
Dorgalawa's time is long past. What vestiges of that era remain are in the hands of the Dark Knights.
Kashua.
Have you the will to wage war upon her?
I shall do what I must.
I will become like the Ogre if I must. I see no way around it.
You would choose the path of violence.
But I cling to my hope, and will do so as long as I can. If anyone can save my sister, it is me.
If I had had your courage, perhaps I too could have saved Sherry. I will accompany you, Denim, if you will have me.
You honor me.
Where is this place?
He's already at the end of the game.
And why am I here?
Or he's having visions of it.
Huh.
Alright, that's like the Hanging Gardens, or underneath the Hanging Gardens, or whatever.
Who's there? Show yourself!
Dorgalia.
Make haste? Make haste with what? Who are you to command me? What? Ah! It was a dream. A foul dream.
A report, Lord Regent.
Then what is it?
Lady Ferena's expedition for the Apocrypha has not reported in on schedule.
Sherry. The Almorican's work.
I cannot say, though given the circumstances.
Poor Sherry. All breeding and no substance.
Perhaps they've taken hostages.
It was like chapter 4 is pretty
Never
much
send a party
almost
to
exactly
Almoria.
the same.
No, leave them.
My lord?
I said
It's the
leave
context
them.
is a little different because different things happened in
Myself
2 and
again.
3.
She was given a simple task and she failed. The Bakram have no need of such aid.
As you say, Lord Regent.
Must I be surrounded by such fools?
Alright. So I think now, let's save the game. I believe if we head down here. Okay. We can break the Warren report, apparently. There it goes. Alright, talk. There's Deneb. Rift in the Dark Nights. Pirates at Cogridge Fortress. That's the one we wanted. Public order in Valeria is at an all-time low due to the lengthy war. It is now commonplace for caravans to be beset by bandits and pirates attack merchant vessels with abandon. The protection of sea trade is of particular import to Valeria, so a solution must be found soon. Codriga Fortress is said to be one of many pirate strongholds scattered across Valeria. So we need to go deal with Codriga, and I do believe this is where we'll find our last sister. Galgastan and Bakram have fallen quite low there. Oopsie daisy. I don't entirely know how the chaos frame works, but you know, it is what it is. Let's head in. Alright, vanquish the enemy leader is all that we have for the quest, but let's see, do a scout here. Okay, this map. Maybe, is this the right thing? Guess we'll find out. Theoretically, this is the right battle.
What's the self-styled leader of the resistance doing in these parts? Come to beg our help, have you? Or perhaps you've come to convert the free seas to your cause.
All I have for notes here is that when the battle starts, just to ask Saria if she wants to join us to recruit her. We're talking to this guy instead, though. Will you aid us?
Would you join us? What use this badgering of our own people? We've got steel and men. Use them to serve Valeria.
We answer only to the wisdom of the Father and the cruelty of the sea. Why help your sort? Power-hungry men fighting to soak their lands with blood.
Then we will vanquish you like the pirates you are.
You're more spine than rumoured, have it? Sounds like the girl was telling the truth.
The girl.
A truce, then. Our swords could use the rest. And there's someone out
There we go.
girl by the name of Syria.
Syria? What's Syria doing with pirates?
There's no pirates here, lad. You're looking at what's left of the Liberation Front. You only need trust us a moment. We'll talk after you met the girl.
All right. If this is a trap, know that retribution will be swift.
So maybe it's not even a fight. Nice.
I thought the Liberation Front was destroyed.
Captain Elrig and his men were at sea when Bode was attacked. It was by chance alone I found them when I did, docked at Rhyme. I've been watching you from afar. It seems you've gone from playing the hero to being one.
There are few who would give me such credit. Will you join us, Saria? I feel we share much the same goals.
I would be honored. You saved my life at Bode. I would fain return the favor.
All right, there we go. We got all the sisters. This one's a Valkyrie. Oh, him too? Yeah, sure, why not? I didn't even know he was a thing. All right. Let me make sure, though. Let's see. So we've got Jerry right here. So many characters at this point. Christina's right here. Olivia's right there. And Saria. That's all four. Sweet. Alright, so I guess now we just need to plow through chapter 4 and make sure our sister dies so we get the Lord class. And then we're going to try and do all the other side quests in the final playthrough, including the Palace of the Dead and Ocean's side quest, getting Dinub, the different shrine battles or whatever they're called, the like, temples we can attack or something. I don't know. I only vaguely have ideas of what they are. So, next on our list is coming back to Phydock, I guess. Oh, okay, we get some here.
So, Sir Lancelot has not yet returned. Let us hope he is all right.
You should get some rest. Your wounds have yet to fully mend.
I'm fine. I think I've staved off death another day.
So, Warren, there was something I wanted to ask you.
This has the sound of something serious.
Why did you come to our isles? The real reason.
Why do you want to know?
If your ends are the same as Lotus, I would ask you to return to Zenobia.
Oh.
I have no wish to fight you. If you've another purpose here, perhaps I can help.
I already told you. We were banished.
The truth, Warren.
Very well. The truth, then. We are here on an errand for our king. But I assure you, we have no designs on Valeria. Our true purpose is quite different.
We will return as swift as possible, Majesty.
This banishment was a necessary evil.
Fool a friend to fool a foe, or so they say. We deserve no less. The safekeeping of the blade was our sworn duty. On the honor of the Holy Knights, we will return Brynhilda to its rightful place.
Whatever Lotus's reason for taking the blade, it belongs here. See it done, Lancelot.
Your Majesty.
Brynhilda? All this intrigue over a sword?
No ordinary sword. It is said that he who wields Brynhilda wields a conduit to the wisdom of the gods and to their wrath. I cannot vouch for the legend, but regardless, the sword is an ancient Zenobian heirloom. We must retrieve it at any cost.
And it was the Dark Knights who stole it.
Quite right. We were convinced they had taken the sword to Lotus, yet all the while it was in Valeria. Did they bring it here as mere subterfuge, or for some deeper purpose? We must find out.
I mislike the sound of that cough. You had better rest now. Think no more on the sword. We will find it, and when we do, it will be safe.
I've no doubt of that, Denham. Thank you.
All right.
I hear you've learned the whereabouts of the princess?
She was spotted with a party of Dark Knights training at Barnicia Castle.
Abuna Maruva, is the king's tomb located at Barnicia?
I do not know.
I think Barnicia is where we
I already
can
left the city when the
become a
king
lord.
passed. Yet I find their actions baffling.
How so?
I heard no claims that the king had been buried anywhere but the royal mausoleum. I am sure that the queen and prince rest there, in the city.
So they search for a different tomb?
When we reach Barnicia, we'll know.
True enough. I doubt Branton expects us to move on them there. And we should have the support of the people if we're seen as wresting the princess from the hands of the Dark Knights.
I am inclined to agree.
We prepare for war then. Send one legion to Urumza Canyon to draw the Bakram forces' attention. While they are so occupied, I will lead a detachment directly on Barnicia.
As you command, sir.
Much hangs in the balance. Let us pray the chariot rides with us.
Okay. Here we go. the other slots. Who do we want? You bring our sister with us, even though. But I thought she was dead, or captured, or whatever. Oh, she's right here. Christina is a Valkyrie, so 2 of the girls are Valkyries. Level up the Swordmaster. Although, we could just do Hobram for that matter. Maybe bring one of our... I don't know, I've kind of fallen out of love with Terror Knights in the later game. They're still good though. I just hate how slow they are. If you ever get their turns. I can't wait till we get through the story of Chaos and start doing the late game stuff where we actually start getting new magic and new items and stuff. The slog of going through the other 2 timelines and not getting like any new gear or magic kind of sucks. I'm enjoying the changes in the story, but I just wish that there was still new gear and magic, basically. That's Final Fantasy 1, Claire. Steam was telling me the other day that I should play a Final Fantasy game next. Like, its recommendations, like 5 out of 7 of the recommendations were all Final Fantasy games. Okay, I mean, I've played all those, but you know, there's never nothing wrong with doing it again, I guess. Lacquer Steel Blade. What is this sword that he has? Can't get to the physical boost, so I'm gonna get within range of it, but not so close that they might want to stand on it. Come on, you get some meditate triggers. Nice. Still can't quite get to it. Berserker got a crit buff. Watch out for that. Move it to Ravenous. I don't think we do. You can't quite get to it. Okay. Harvest Dance, don't need that one. Hit him with Chimera, maybe. Grab this. Okay. That breaches him nice. woke up the other dragon. Almost done. Thought the end still might push it over, but not quite, huh? We need lion dance. Maybe right here. Oh, she resisted it, right? Counts as magic, I guess. Makes sense. Yeah, I think I got an AoE up there. Look at that nice little clump. Finish this guy off. Back to bed with you. Can you do that? Yes, I can. Alright. Grab another physical buff. And smack this berserker with crit. Turn on him too. Nice. Yeah, still not real MP. Shoot for the cleric. Go ahead and charm this guy. Yep. Grab this. That's what they over here. Now we can almost just start pelting the boss back there. Okay. See how far she can reach here. Yeah. Looks pretty good. Oh, that's some damage. Sanguine Assault. Nice. That breaks him out of it, but it's okay. He used his Sanguine Assault for us. That's so nice. Oh, they get a lot of turns in a row here. Crap. Hit her. I say you could just kill him. Let's do that. Resistance, resistance. He might die, but he'll be fully buffed when we get him back up. Or she. Man, I cannot get MP to save his life this match. I'd like to heal her. I feel like I need to get him this. Nice. Snipe that cleric. Okay. More resistance cards, huh? Why not? 4, 3, 2. Oh, we'll be alright. Dragon's back up. Overham's a little less good now. Expected that they would kill my ninja, but I guess not. Yeah, we're gonna kill Hover myself. Alright, Hover. Holy crap. I know he buffed her up, but damn. Alright, so let's just do a casual 1280 damage. Should have done it to the boss, I guess, but yeah. Been pretty smooth sailing. A lot of cards dropped. Okay. Cool. Focus down this guy now. There we go.
Can't let them cross the Yorumza.
Like you have a choice.
I must be defended. The way to Yorumza Canyon is clear. Ready a detachment.
Okay. Oh, we got 6 levels there. Nice. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4 battles left before we become. Wait, let me think. I think there's 3 battles in Bernicia, right? There's the first one, then 4. There might be 4 battles. There's definitely a bunch. So we got a number, but then once we finish Bernicia, we can choose the wrong answers, so our sister will commit suicide and we can become a lord. That sounds horrible, but that's what we got to do. Let's save the game. And we're gonna stop here for tonight, guys. I'm gonna get some sleep. I'm gonna be up in the morning, and we're gonna be doing some more Grandia. We're gonna be doing some more of this, maybe some more Trails in the Sky. Ought to be a ton of fun. So come by tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern. See you then, guys. Good night.